No, I don't need it.
Hey, what's going on, champ? How you doing?
What's going on, my man? I'm good. Can you hear me?
Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. This is Scotty White from World Combat Sports. Today, I have the honor of speaking with newly signed, top-ranked Bantam boxing superstar Joshua "Don't Blink" Greer Jr. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me.
Hey, no, thank you. First of all, I know the last several weeks have been absolutely electric for you and your family and your team. Can you take us through how you have been absorbing the energy of success of your hard work and dedication, and also the comment that you sent out earlier this week to your late father, rest in peace, Greer Sr. You said if he was alive, he would be proud. Can you speak on it?
Okay. First, I want to say I would like to thank God. It's been an absolute blessing and everything, to even get signed by Top Rank and have my manager, Jay Prince, working in my favor, doing an awesome job. And, my coach, John Pullman, good. I keep good people around me, though. My brother, Nathaniel Gallimore. Just, I just been blessed. And been keeping good people around me, and they've been doing their job, and they've been working, and everything is just coming together. Everything is unfolding. So it's just been a blessing. And as far as my father, my father died when I was 6 months. I didn't really get a chance to meet him, but I always heard great things. So I know if he was alive to see what I'm doing today, he'll be very proud of me, and definitely because he was a fighter too, but he was never a boxer, but he was in the streets and everything. So if he could see me turn the negative into a positive, he'd be very proud of me.
Hey, I totally agree. I'm glad to see your grand announcement has now been anchored on the surface. You don't have to keep it in no more. Greer Jr., a Chicago native, boxing at the age of 15. Can you take us to visit the people who were significant in influencing you in the sport of boxing, and also when you took a hiatus and returned back to the sport to get where you at now?
Well, I have to thank my mother and my grandmother because it was a point in my life when I was 15 years old. I was getting into so much trouble, and they said, they just I need something to do with my time, and my grandmother took me to the Harvey Boxing Club, got me enrolled, and she did all the paperwork and made sure I had all my medicals and everything done. So she acted on it, and it was on from there. Once I got in the boxing gym, being around guys that when you're around guys that can whip you and humble you, So it humbled me as a person, and it was me. I was doing a lot of traveling, going not even like out the state, but just going to like Rockford, Illinois, and a couple hours out of the city, and it was just me seeing new things. It was a blessing for me too, so it was new for me, and I wanted to stick with it, and I was also getting the respect by being a boxer, so I wanted to stick with it and everything. So, I got to thank my mother, my grandmother, and also, like I said, man, Jay Prince, Top Rank, and my coach, John Pullman, and everything. These are just great people that did their job, and that's elevating me to where I need to be.
Hey, and the success is showing. The boxing fans all across the platform is absolutely saluting you, champ, for what you've been putting in, your hard work. Take me to the night there, Joshua Greer Jr., when you made your television debut. You brought your name to the audience, the boxing audience, and also you bought, for the first time, the pillow that said "Knoxville." Take us back to the moment when you went in there against James Smith in his home. You went in his hometown and you knocked him out in the 6th round. Take us to that moment when you introduced the boxing community to Josh Greer Jr.
Okay, I was in Detroit. Once I got to Detroit, they were very rude to me, the promoters, because I was the opponent. It's no secret. I was coming in as the opponent. Only had 5 knockouts at the time. I had 1 loss in the draw, so they were looking at me as an opponent, while James was 11-0 with 6 knockouts. So, but I told him from the jump, I said, this is not what you was looking for, This is not going to be one of those fights you thinking you about to get, Don't let the record fool you, I said, I'm going to put you to sleep. I told him at the weigh-in, I said, I hope they could just wake you up. So he kept talking. I said, you know what? I said, I want to really embarrass this guy, So me and my partner, Nathaniel Gallimore, we came up with a plan. I was like, man, I want to bring the pillow out. And they was like, yeah, right on it, night. And we brought it to the ring, and everything, you know, came to fruition once I like hit him with my right hand, and he was down.
Hey, Joshua Greer Jr., that was a knockout heard all across the sports media. Everybody was talking about it, and they still talk about it to this day. Being that your name basically elevated to a new status on that night, the record is 17 victories, 1 defeat, and 9 knockouts. Let's talk about that last knockout in a fighter that had never been stopped. Never been stopped. There was a lot of contention between you and Glenn DeZern, and it originated into the ring where you were flipped over. It seemed like he was trying to bully you. Take us to that moment in the 8th round with a minute left, when basically he just connected with a right uppercut, and you threw your own right uppercut. But then you stepped back and you shot the 1-2 through his guard and knocked him down for the first time in his career. Take us to that moment when you stopped the fight.
Okay. Basically, see, that's why I say I keep, you know what I mean, it's levels in boxing. And my coach, John Poole, we came up with a great game plan. It worked out. We knew he was going to come in there for the first 3-4 rounds to try to bully me and everything. But the thing was to stay focused, not get caught up, pick your shots, and make smart choices. You know what I mean? So me and John was always on the same page while I was in there. We communicating in the corner. And it's just, and it's like DeZern expecting me to respect him or whatever. But, you know, where I'm from, when I'm in that ring, okay, as far as preparation, I respect the fighter. But once I'm in the ring, I'm showing you no respect. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I just can't. You know what I mean? So I got a job to do. And he hit me with the he hit me with the uppercut. I really didn't feel it. Nice shot. You know what I mean? It caught me. Then I came right back with the right hand. And that's when I saw him hit the ground. I said, okay, this is the time. I'm going to take him out.
Greer Jr., why do you think so many fighters underestimate your ability? It seemed like from the face-off to the weigh-in, they're already emotional. Why do you think they take you for granted like that?
Because I'm young. I have fun. You know, I don't know if they think I don't work hard or something, but I'm young. And, I mean, as far as, like, my heart, I got, like, one of the biggest hearts, so I don't know why they think they just going to take me out or whatever they think. It's not going to be that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a mean dude. I grew up super mean, you know what I mean? So it's like I changed my character as far as being nice and humble and stuff like that to fit in this boxing world, because that wasn't who I was before. So it's like they just take that for granted until they in there and then they see.
And speaking of heart, there, Greer Jr. leads me to my next point. When I see you putting in work in the square, I say you are dynamic to the sweet signs of boxing. The reason why I say that is on one side, you have to be born with your type of heart, your toughness, and tenaciousness. And you have extremely high ring IQ. And then on the other side, your boxing prowess, your all-around skill set absolutely is attributed to your work ethic in the gym. Do you know, and do your opponents know, how lethal that combination is?
Right. See, I always felt like in order to be a great boxer, you have to have street fights to get over that fear of being hit. You know what I mean? Like when I grew up and I had street fights to where there's no gloves. You're fighting for your life. You know what I mean? So there's no headgear and you can't be scared. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, when I'm in that ring, we got on gloves. You know what I mean? You don't scare me. You don't intimidate me or anything like that. So it's a great combination. But the thing to add on to being tough and tenacious is being smart also. So when I add on being smart with that and use my brain, it's like you know what I mean? It's a win-win.
I totally agree. I want to touch on one basis. I got 2 more questions there, champ. Hey, your tattoo, it says no struggle, no progress. Let your boxing fans know what that significantly means to you as a person.
Yeah, it basically means, I mean, you can't expect, see, in this boxing game, a lot of cats think stuff is going to be handed to them, you know what I mean? You got to work for that, you know what I mean? You got to struggle. I didn't just come in this game and get a silver spoon. I came in as the B-side plenty of times, plenty of fights. I would put in tough. In the beginning of my fights, I mean, I fought a guy 7-0 when I was 3-0. I fought a guy 9-3 when I had 4 fights. So at the end of the day, and I fought him in their hometown. I only fought in Chicago like once or twice or close to Chicago. So at the end of the day, you gotta struggle. If you gotta struggle to get to where you at, then there's some progress that's going to come behind that. Nothing good comes easy.
And what do you say, since you have seen the benefits of your hard work and dedication pay off? What do you say to the young fighters that is in Chicago right now, your family and friends that's looking up to Greer Jr. as an example, now that you made it to the platform you now currently boxing at?
Mm-hmm. I tell them, don't take nothing for granted. You know what I mean? Keep working hard, and everything. Don't look for the money in the sport. That's gonna come along with you doing. Look to be great, and at the end of the day, the money gonna come along with what you're doing. It's an attachment. You know what I mean? So those are the intangibles that come with what you're doing. But just, you know what I mean, be great. And then when you be great, don't get comfortable, because you got to do it over and over and over again. You know what I mean? So stay focused and, you know, and do what you got to do.
Hey, that's solid words of advice there, Greer Jr. My last one, I'm going to kind of make a prediction right here. I see you buckled up in the IBF ranking. I think I know who your target is. It might be Emmanuel Rodriguez. Is that going to be the first strap in your targeted that you plan on pursuing?
Well, that fight, well, actually, he's in a tournament. You know what I mean? So I'm looking, after this fight, I'm going to go up in other organizations as far as the WBC is vacant. And that's the only belt that's vacant at 118. So the WBC is vacant. I'm ranked also in the WBC, but just not in the top 15 yet. And once after this fight, the top rank is going to do their thing. And I'm coming after that WBC title, because that's what's vacant, and that's what I'm going to get. I'm not going to wait for no tournament to make a name for myself. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get that WBC, and whoever got all the belts afterwards, we can get it on, unify, you know, and after that, you know, so forth and so forth, God willing.
Hey, Joshua Greer Jr., it's been an absolute pleasure. My brother, I thank you for allowing me the privilege to interview you, and also a congratulatory shout out to your team for the job that they did, and also yourself for being signed, putting in the work, being signed to one of the flagships of boxing promotion. A much success to you, and I hope when you pick up that strap, I'm able to get another interview with you, man. Thank you and salute, man.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. That's nothing, man.
Hey, continue to knock them out, and World Combat Sports will be reporting.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate your time.
I no doubt. Salute, Joshua Greer Jr.
All right,
Don't blink.
All right.